Hi there. Today we are moving to awaken and strengthen the body. I do have a recommendation for a couple of props, which are a resistance band and a couple of blocks. If you do not have these props, you can still do this practice. So I hope you were able to follow along. If you do need to grab your props, pause the video and come right back. And we'll get started. So we are going to start today in a child's pose, but a slightly different child's pose than maybe you are used to doing, which is we are going to tuck the toes under and then sit back and lean forward into the child's pose. Now, for some people, there's a big stretch for the toes. So your child's pose might look a little elevated like this. That's totally fine. Just starting to feel yourself settle in as best you can. If your forehead comes to the ground, great. If it doesn't, that's fine too. You can always use a block, a pillow, anything like that to support the head and neck if needed. Start to feel yourself settling in. Now we'll draw a generous breath in through the nose. And slowly let it drain out through the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose. Slowly out through the mouth. One more time, just like that. Release the toes. Settle back and down into your child's pose, and then we're going to transition the upper body into prayer hands. So bend the elbows, bring the back of the hand, or the hands rather, to the back of your head. And make this a little active by pressing the elbows into your mat. A little soft tuck at the chin so you're resting on your hairline. Feel that activation in the upper back and shoulders. Again, we are awakening and strengthening today. And even though we're awakening and strengthening in the upper body right now, do the best you can to relax your jaw. Notice if the jaw is trying to help and allow it to relax. Excuse it from trying to participate. Tell it that it's fine, it's okay. All right, relax the arms, and now we're going to take this child's pose into a side bend. So walk your hands over to the right. Actively press your left pinky finger into the floor. And see if you can draw that left hip down towards the floor as well. Relax that jaw once more and do the best you can to breathe into the sides of your ribs. That generous breath in. Slow exhale through your nose. Feel the body settle in. One more breath like that. Good. Use an inhale to walk yourself to center. Exhale over to the left side. Same thing. Actively press the right pinky finger into the floor. The right hip down and into the floor. And then feel yourself breathe wide into the ribs, both sides of the body. Take your time, let that exhale melt obvious tension. One more breath. All right, use an inhale to come back to center. And an exhale. Let it go. But on your next inhale, we'll bring it forward. And as you exhale, lower the hips towards the floor, coming into a Cobra Pose. Nice extension for the back body here. Do what you like with the toes. Untucked or tucked, doesn't matter to me. Just what feels good for you. Go ahead and move the head and the neck around just a little bit. Good. Slowly use the front of your body, engage your core to lift yourself back up. Good. And take a moment to sit back onto your haunches. Roll the shoulders a few times. Nice. Coming up onto the knees, step your right foot forward. This is the part where you can use your blocks just for a little extra support. But if you don't have the blocks, that's totally fine. And you're going to slowly bend that knee forward. And as you can see, my knee is coming a little bit more forward than my ankle, which means that what I can do is just slowly walk my foot forward until my ankle is now underneath my knee. That'll just open up the hip just a little bit more. And but again, see if you can move the head and neck around just to feel that you're not adding tension here. And we'll slowly start to move forward and back. So now here we are forward, knee forward, hips forward, and then slowly bring it back. Walk the blocks back with you. You can have them into a half split. And let's do that a few times. Inhale as you come forward, send the heart forward through the gates of your shoulders. Exhale, take it back. See if you can keep your tailbone lifted. Notice if you're tucking it under. See if you can keep that tailbone lifted and that heart still kind of extending forward. We'll do that one more time. Inhale and exhale. Good. We'll switch it up just a little bit as you come forward. Now take your back toes, turn them out to your right, tucking the toes under, walk the blocks to the inside of your front foot. And again, we'll inhale forward and exhale back. So as you can see, the hips are more open here. And just move in a way that feels good. This isn't anything in particular. We're just opening up the hips, getting things warmed up, lubricated, moving, which we need a lot of because so much of our lives we're just sitting around. Okay, very good. So just slowly help yourself right back to being back onto your knees. And from here, take that right foot and bring it on top of your left foot. Right, so right foot is on top of the left. You're taking the top of the arch of your foot into the bottom arch of the opposite foot. Okay, and then you're going to sit back. Good. You can use those blocks. You really don't need them. So, but it's up to you. Right, so what we're doing here is we're creating a little bit of sensation, pressure into the inner arch of that left foot. Good. Relax those shoulders back and down. Breath in. Audible breath out. Good. Okay, come back forward onto the knees. Step your left foot forward. You can find your version of your low lunge. Breath in. Exhale, take it back. If you have those blocks with you, walk the blocks back. Still good to walk your hands back with you so that they're under your shoulders. That should help to keep your chest open, your spine extended, as opposed to, again, overly rounded. That just creates a little bit more tension. And we're hoping to awaken the body, not crunch it and scrunch it down and make it tired. Doing the opposite here today. Okay, we're going to bring it forward. Again, you're going to pick up your back toes. This time, turn them out to the left. So now my back will be to you. Blocks over to the other side. And we're just moving forward and back. Kind of like a seesaw kind of motion. Sawing forward and back. Move the hands or the blocks as needed. Think of this less as a posture, a pose, and more of just kind of intuitive, fluid movement. Adding mobility. Okay. And we're going to bring ourselves back to the knees. And this time that left foot will go on top of the right. And we'll sit it back. Again, bringing some pressure and sensation into the arch of the right foot. Whew. If it's very sensational in a way that's unpleasant, really release audible exhales out through the body. That'll carry some of that tension with you. And just a reminder that we are capable of going a little bit further than our minds think we are. We can do hard things. Lovely. Okay, bring it forward. Drop those blocks off at the top of your mat. Good. We're going to tuck those toes under one more time. Now swivel your left hand back to grab onto your heel. And with your right arm, we're going to swivel it over to the left. Now come up into a camel pose. Bring the back of your right hand, the right hand to the back of your head. Reach your elbow up to the sky as you look gently up towards the ceiling. Good. We're going to slowly release, coming down the way we came up, a little swivel. Now swing that right hand all the way over to the right heel. Left arm swivels over to the right, up to the sky. Gently cradle the back of your head as you reach the elbow and eyes up to the ceiling. Okay, let's do that one more time on either side. Circling over to the left. And then over to the right. Lovely. Guys are doing great. Coming back to the center, plank down through your hands, up and back into downward facing dog. Now, so much of your body has already been working. The feet, the hips, the spine, the shoulders. So move everything around a little bit here. Again, we're looking for just some mobility in addition to creating a particular posture with the body. Do what feels good. Maybe it feels good to roll your ankles. Your feet have done a lot so far. We just got started. Okay. Now go ahead and bend your knees generously. Press your knuckles into the ground
And think about taking your low ribs towards the tops of your thighs. And then push into the floor so that you do lift your shoulders up towards your earlobes just a little bit. Wrap the triceps inwards towards those ears. Really open up the chest here. Very good. Go ahead and look forward. Keep your tailbone lifting up towards the sky as you look forward. Take a breath in. As you exhale, step forward as many steps as it takes to get there. Keep a bend in the knees. Grab onto your elbows, little ragdoll swing here, side to side. All right, as you inhale, take a halfway lift. I like to bring my arms up not near my sides for my halfway lift, but you could do yours with your hands on your shins, whatever you like here. Another option is to bring your blocks underneath your shoulders. Actually, let's do that. I think I like that version today. Blocks underneath your shoulders. Think about squeezing the tips of the shoulder blades together a little bit, like you have a little pencil in between your shoulder blades. That heart is coming forward through the gates of the shoulders again. Good. Now my knees are bent. Your knees can be straight. I would say bend them at least in the beginning here as we're still warming up. We'll get to straightening the legs eventually. Don't worry. Good. This is a breath in. And exhale as you begin to allow yourself to fold. Those knees stay bent. Inhale again up halfway, but then push into your feet. Come all the way up. Reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down into your heart space. Woo. Take a moment to regather the breath, your vision, your awareness. So let's do a round of Sun Salutation. Take a breath in, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, bending into those knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, light halfway, but then step your right foot back. Exhale, the knees down to the ground. Traction your right knee forward, tuck your tailbone under, and inhale, reach the arms up. Relax the shoulders out of the ears, but keep a reach up out of those ring fingers. Breath in. So as you exhale, maybe a little cactus elbow as you come all the way into a plank. Maybe set those blocks off to the front there. Now a little modified plank is good, knees down, or lift those knees if you're feeling it. Push the ground away, a little cat back in the upper body, if you will. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, slowly lower down and let the chest come down before the belly. Nice. Inhale up into Cobra. Again, your toes can be tucked or untucked. I think that just depends on what feels good for you. I like to tuck my toes. Squeeze that pencil between your shoulder blades. Relax the head a little swivel, just to feel that you're not adding too much tension into the throat. Good. Breath in. Exhale. Now again, think we let the belly come up or come down last on the way down. This time think about pulling that belly up first. Whew. Back into plank and downward dog, lifting up through your tailbone. All right, we're going to do that same foot. So the right foot, we're going to inhale, lift it up, three-legged dog. Exhale, cat back, step it forward, lower the knee. You can use your blocks if you'd like to, or not. Take a big breath in as you rise on up. Ooh, exhale, maybe a little cactus. As you do, maybe find those blocks, step it forward into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale with a flat back, think halfway lift, like you're reaching the heart forward and up to the sky. Exhale, hands down to center. Take a moment to catch your breath. Woo, let the blood kind of drain and redistribute through your body. And then we're going to do all of that again, starting And stopping on that left side. Breath in, reach up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, send that left foot back and down. Exhale, the knee falls. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. Exhale into plank, modified or full. Take a big breath in, lift the sides of the throat. Exhale, lower, heart, then belly. Inhale up into your cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, tuck those toes. Feel yourself gathering the belly away from the floor. Exhale, press up. Back into down dog. Maybe stay here for a breath. Catch it. Find your down dog. Now the left leg will lift. Inhale up. Exhale, little cat back as you step it forward. Knee down. Rise up. Breath in. Exhale. Step forward. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Again, knees might be bent, or maybe you're playing with straightening them a little bit. Lift that tailbone the whole time. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart again. Whew, let it go. Feel everything draining from the crown of your head down to your feet. The feet are connected to the earth. Rebounding the earth's energy up and out through your heart space. Good. We're going to play with a little bit of balance here. So those feet are connected. Let's go ahead and send all of our weight into that left foot. You're going to find your drishti, focusing your gaze on something in front of you that's not moving. Hands could be at your heart or maybe out wide for a little bit of support. Good. Pull your belly in just a little bit, and we're going to lift the right leg up like you're taking a big step. Good. That right leg comes up, take a breath in. Exhale, slowly step it back. How slow can you go? How delicately can you lower that back foot? Heel comes down into warrior one. Good. Take a big breath in as you reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus, and then interlace the fingers behind your back. Good. We're going to come into a humble warrior here. So take a breath in as the knuckles come down and the heart lifts up. Exhale, bow forward. Let the head fall. Squeeze that left hip in towards your back heel. Ground down through your feet, lift up through your knuckles, take a big breath in, coming all the way back. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Ooh, good, the sun's coming out. Hello, sun. Ooh. And other side. So we're going to drain all the weight into the right foot. Find your drishti, pull the belly in slightly, and then lift that left foot like you're taking a big step. And then slowly make a little soft bend in your right knee. Step it back, toes down, heel down. Find your warrior one, breath in. Exhale slowly, cactus, and then interlace the fingers. Inhale, lift that heart space up. Exhale, fold. Good. Think about knuckles are lifting, that right hip coming back and in towards your left heel. All right, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, step it forward. Good. Shake everything out. Good. Let's go ahead and rinse that clean with a flow. So take a big breath in, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take it back to plank. Maybe step those blocks forward if you're using them. Good. Knees can come down, or knees can elevate if you're ready for such a thing. Let's go ahead and play a little bit with some side plank. So lift those knees, turn all of your toes over to the left. Reach the left arm up to the sky. Hug your bottom hip up away from the ground. Good. As you exhale, hand down, swivel slowly to the other side. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, slowly. Take it all the way down. Knees, chest, hips. Good. Inhale up into your cobra. If you're feeling an up dog already, you can feel free to whatever feels good. Just feel some movement in the neck. Exhale, downward facing dog. Oh, starting to work up the sweat already. Here we go. Good. Inhale, look forward. Keep those hips up. Now step forward with your opposite of dominant foot. So for me, I'm right-handed, right-footed, so to speak. I'm going to step my left foot forward. Good. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise on up. Exhale, hands into heart. Oof. Good. I feel like I'm ready for Shavasana already, but we're going to keep going. Feel free to take Shavasana now if that's enough for today. Okay. Whew. All right. We are going to, again, drain all of our weight into our left foot. Yeah, let's do it that way. You can bring your hands to the heart or out wide for extra support. Let's lift that left leg up. Okay. Here, we're going to switch things up just a little bit. Take a big breath in, lift your heart up towards your hands. As you exhale, swivel your heart over to the right, coming into twist. Keep your hands and your heart connected here. Reach your right elbow and rib cage back. Good. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, lean forward, bring your right toes back, but stay elevated here. Hands can stay connected, or maybe the fingers come down towards your blocks. Good. Bend that left knee just a little bit. Inhale, bring that knee up. Exhale, send it back, warrior three. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, send it back. Good. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, send it back, warrior two. Good. So those toes will be out just a little bit more than they were in that warrior one. Softly bend into your front knee. Extend your arms, maybe palms are up towards the ceiling. Again, think about bringing that left hip, kind of tuck it under and back towards your back heel. Good. Let's take it into extended side angle. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, take it down, extended side angle. Take the back of your right hand to your low back. And as you inhale, reach it up for reverse. Grab the back of your head, cradling softly. Look up with your eyes and your left elbow. Keep a bend in that front knee as best you can. Breath in. Exhale, slowly take it back to down dog. Feel free to do a vinyasa flow if you'd like to. I'm going to skip it for now. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees, lift your tailbone. Exhale, step forward with either foot, dominant or non-dominant. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise on up. Exhale, hands to the heart space. We're going to do all that on the other side. Bring your weight into your right foot. Find your drishti. And we'll lift the left foot up like you're taking a big step. Good. Exhale, twist to the left. Now notice if your thumbs are coming over to the left too, keep them connected with your heart and swivel the ribs. Whew. Inhale. Exhale, warrior three. Really lift up that inner thigh. Good. Inhale, knee lifts, big step. Exhale, warrior three, lifting up through the inner thigh. One more time, you got this. Inhale. Exhale, slow motion into warrior two. So those hips open up. Good. Maybe palms up here. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Good. Instead of lifting up through the side body like we did in that plank, think about actually extending the sides of your body. Reach the heart forward. Now bring the back of the hand to the small of your back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cradle the back of the head, and use your next breath in to re-lift up through your elbow and maybe your gaze as well. Good. Exhale to downward facing dog. Stay in down dog. Maybe a child's pose is calling to you, or if you're open to it, we'll flow through plank. Exhale down. Inhale cobra or up dog. Exhale down dog. Good. Breath in. And a breath out, child's pose. Maybe knees are wide here. Finding your breath and smoothing it out. When you're ready, coming back to your hands and your knees. Back to downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Exhale, step forward with your opposite foot. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale all the way up. And hands to the heart space. We'll drain all of the weight into your left foot. Inhale, pick that right foot up. Exhale into a tree pose. Foot to your calf or inner thigh. Squeezing the foot into the leg into the foot. Good. When you're ready, inhale, we'll lift that foot back up. Exhale, kick it back, but this time think about opening your hips, coming into a standing half moon. Find your block or the floor. You can open your arm here or keep your hands, back of the hand to the low back. Good, a big breath in. Exhale, bend that left knee. Find your blocks or hands to the floor is fine. Tap your right knee to the back of your left. Inhale, lift it up like warrior three. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Now bring that knee all the way down to the floor. And sit. Anchor that left hip into
the ground here and your front foot. Take a big breath in as you lift your heart. Exhale, we'll twist open to the left. Catch your breath. Your heart might be beating a little faster here. Feel that energy. And we're not going to name it as good or bad. Just is. And as you inhale, we'll unwind. If you have your blocks, take them with you. We're going to pivot over to the right. Push down to the ground. Lift your hips up. Now we're facing the back of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise on up. Exhale, hands into your heart space. Good. We're going to melt all of the weight into the right foot. Inhale, lift the left knee up. Exhale, tree pose. Into the calf or the inner thigh. Give the thigh and foot a hug, a kiss. When you're ready, inhale that leg up. Exhale, send it back like warrior 3 here. Breath in. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Lower it all the way down to the floor. Right hip anchoring down. Foot anchoring down. Breath in as you lift the heart space up. Exhale, twist to your right. Notice if the shoulders are scrunching up into the ears. See if you can draw them down. Use the tips of your shoulder blades to keep the heart elevated and then feel the rotation through the ribs. Whew. Good. We'll inhale to unwind. Grab those blocks if you're using them. And we'll spiral back around to the front of your mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands into your heart. Maybe shake everything out. And this is the point when we will use our resistance band if you're using one. If you don't have one, no worries. Just do everything we're doing without the support of the band. Okay. So we're going to step on one end of the band, let's say with your right foot. Let's start with the right. And you're going to pull up on the band to about hip level. Now, of course, if it's slack, then you'll have less resistance. If it's nice and taut, more resistance. So that amount just depends on you. You can hold on to the rest of your band if you have a long one like me, just with your other hand. We're going to step the feet out kind of wide. Toes are pointing out a little bit. Okay. We're going to inhale down into a squat. So think about knees coming out towards your pinkies, toes, and your booty is sitting back and down. We're going to take a breath in here. Exhale, punch up to the sky, and then side bend over to the left. Good. Inhale is coming all the way through center and down to the ground. Exhale, up to the sky and over. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one, exhale. Inhale, exhale to release, switch sides. Now, if you really like that, you can do a lot more. So feel free to pause the video and maybe do another 10. Some days I do, some days I don't. Okay. So find the kind of tautness that you like. Those adjust as you go. Step out wide, toes are out a little bit. And we're going to inhale down. Exhale, punch up and over. Those arms are still punching out. Good. Inhale. Exhale, up, over. Inhale. Exhale, up, over. Whew. Couple more. Last one, maybe you go down a little bit further. Squeeze those glutes. And release. Woo. Very good. Shake it out. Release the band. All right. Come back into your halfway lift here. Good. We're going to take the, let's say the left block or hand right underneath your nose. Bend your left knee. And we're going to spiral the heart open to the right. Whew. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release, switch sides. So right hand underneath the nose. Keep the left leg straight, bend the right knee, and open the heart. Good, a breath in. And a release. Inhale halfway. Exhale, bring it back to downward facing dog. Good, breath in. Exhale, knees down. Let's go ahead and just lay in a little mini Shavasana for a moment. I think that feels right. Ooh. Either Shavasana or constructive rest. Feet on the ground, wide, knees touching. That feels good. Good. Okay. Feet as wide as the hips. Let's go ahead and cross the right ankle over the left and come into a figure 4 position here. Maybe you lift your toes up towards the sky. Use the strength of your left leg to draw that knee back. So you don't even need to use your hands. The hands are just kind of helping to support that leg, but the legs are doing the work, and the core is doing the work to lift your left knee back towards your face. Right knee is going forward away from your face. So you can relax that jaw and notice if it's trying to help. Give it the afternoon off. And when you're ready, let's go ahead and take this into a twist, opening the arms and letting the legs fall either in this figure 4 position over to the other side, so your foot will stay on the ground, or if you'd like to, you can cross the leg over a little more so the knees are touching, and then cross. And always feel free to put a little support underneath your legs here if that feels right, you know, with some pillows. One more breath here. Draw your navel back towards your spine. Use that strength to lift the legs up. Whew. And we'll unwind other side. When you're ready, we'll twist it over. One more breath. Unwinding. We take a moment in a happy baby. Straightening one leg at a time. And from here, you could just lay back in a Supta Baddha Konasana or a spinal bound angle. Or I'm going to invite you to use your blocks to support yourself in a back bend as well. So one underneath the head, one underneath the shoulder blades. And then we'll do the bound angle with the feet if you'd like to. So we're going to lay back. Block right underneath the shoulder blades so the heart is lifting up towards the sky. And then a block underneath your head. Now it could be on the lowest setting. You can lift it up to a taller setting to support the head and neck a little bit. That might feel good. Again, your feet can be together. Or if that's enough, you can do again Shavasana legs. Constructive rest. And allow yourself to kind of melt into your blocks. You can feel that the blocks are doing all of the work here. You don't have to do a thing. Rediscover your breath. Smooth it out and slow it down. Just with curiosity, discovering how slowly you can exhale. If you know Ujjayi breath, feel free to use that. With that little constriction of the back of the throat. And stay here for 3 more breaths. Making each breath truly count. All right, I feel like I could lay here forever, but which you're welcome to, you know, your life, you do you. But if you're going to join me, we're going to roll out, go nice and slow. Whew. We'll set the blocks off to the side, or maybe you want to use the blocks underneath your knees. We're going to set ourselves up for Shavasana. I'm going to grab myself a blanket. You do the same if you'd like. And we're going to set ourselves up for Shavasana. If you feel like you need to do anything else right now, feel free. If you just need to like hug your knees in a little bit, rock a little side to side. Do all the above. Otherwise, we're just going to lay back, a little bit of support under your knees. You slightly scoop the shoulder blades underneath your heart. Open those palms up towards the sky. Relax your jaw a little bit. Close the eyes down. And we'll take a cleansing breath to transition here. A slow breath in through your nose. Audible exhale out. And keep the jaw ajar. Just feel yourself breathing easy in and out of the nose without effort. Little effort. Relax the muscles around your eyes. Just feel your head getting heavier. Notice the torso heavy, the arms heavy, and even the palms of your hands are kind of sinking towards the floor. Hips are heavy. The legs are like lead. The feet are heavy. Just getting a sense of the whole body giving way to gravity. Supported by the floor beneath you. And remind yourself that for these next few moments, there is nowhere else to go and there is nothing else to do. Just give yourself permission to surrender, relax. And once again, reconnect with your breath. Regather awareness if it's floated away. And this time, instead of having that curiosity for how slowly you can exhale, my invitation for you is to notice how slowly you can inhale. So take a deep swell of breath in. Fill up your body gently. And then just let it go. We'll do that again, a slow breath in. Release however you want. This time as you inhale, send it all the way down to your fingers and your toes, out through the top of your head. Let it stretch your fingers and toes. As you exhale, the body melts. Just wiggle the fingers, the toes. Turn your head from side to side. Roll the wrists and the ankles. And then feel free to reach your arms up, maybe over your head. Allow yourself to yawn. Oh,
Plug your knees into your chest. Roll over to one side, cradle your head with your bottom arm, and just pause there for a beat. And then keeping the head heavy like lead, we'll slowly rise on up. Come into a seat. Bring your hands to your heart. Then we will close with either a cleansing breath or the sound of Om, your choice. Slow breath in. Go ahead, give your hands a little clap. Rub them together. We're going to build up a little heat, a little fire, life force. So we'll go a little faster for 3, 2, and on 1, lift the arms, take a big breath in. Feel your energy, your aliveness, stretch, open, exhale, hands together, thumbs to your forehead. We will bow. Namaste. All right, friends, fellow yogis, thank you so much for joining today. Namaste.